YouTube? It's PureGames24, and today I have a learning guide for you guys on Nightmare Zone Mage, or Magic XP. So first off, you're going to want to find your group, and guys, just to point this out, these guys are absolutely retarded. They don't really know what they're doing, and you know, whatever. So you'll see them periodically throughout this video, like run retardedly, run north, you know, for no reason. Running north would to be fixing it, and it doesn't do anything because it's already fixed. So anyways, you'll know what I mean by that later on in the video. So pretty much, you're going to want to get your group. You're going to want to decide how many you're going to be luring for, like how long, as in 3 overloads or 6, an hour or 2 hours. And if you're just doing a regular game where nobody's paying you, then you know, unless it's broken. Yeah, he doesn't really know what broken means, and I can understand that. I don't blame him. But anyways, on the luring, so pretty much as you see, all the mobs are coming, and at this point there's not really a tip but to run back and forth. There's going to be a picture that pops up, and it's going to show you the DD, which are these guys that are standing at the kill zone, which is in the middle, and then where you run. And that picture is probably not going to be that detailed as in drawing wise, because you know, I'm not a very artistic drawing person, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. So pretty much all you really do is run back and forth. But as you see really quickly, as these guys are coming from the west, you're going to want to run to the east, and then they'll automatically go in the DD. And as you see, they got stuck behind, so I can't do anything about him. He'll eventually go back in, as you see. So you know, it's not all just running back and forth. It's whatever direction they come from, either the east or west, doesn't really matter, determines where you run. So pretty much, if they're coming, let's just, as you look up here, north, south, east, west. So as you see this here, mobs come from the west, the east, and sometimes the south. The south you can't do anything about, but the west and east you can. So as you see here, well, this isn't a very defined example, but this isn't really either. If they come diagonal, it doesn't really matter. I can't give you a very good tip. As you see here, he's coming from the west. Run east. When you run east, he goes there and then boxes into the DD. He will eventually, just give him a little bit of time, as you see there, and you know, another Black Knight Titan came and joined the party. So that's pretty much what you're going to want to do. As you see, they're coming from the east now, so I run to the west, and he will box in. Now from the south, there's, you know, they'll just go in by themselves, or just die standing right here. You can still hit them when they're right there. So yeah, that's the running technique, the best running technique that I can give. If you see that they're coming from the east, run west. That's pretty much it for the running. Now you could just randomly run back and forth, and that's all fine too. It doesn't really matter. To fix them going behind, just stay in one spot for a little bit, and he'll come down, and then he's not gonna box in because I'm standing here, so I gotta run to the other side. I would definitely recommend you right click, like right click, walk here, rather than just clicking. It's kind of, you know, it's a time saver. So you just want to get them in, you know, one at a time, and you don't really have to focus on them if you don't want to. You can literally just keep running back and forth. But the goal for luring is to get the same amount of XP an hour as you would standing in the DD and just AFKing. And that's what I'm doing. That's why you see me kind of strategizing which way I'm running, because as you see there, they're coming from the west, I go east, and they box in. Now, when I say box in, I'll show you a defined example. Watch Count Dracula. So I'm gonna walk over here, and he just fucked this up. So never mind about that. God damn. So I guess this is a good example of broken, maybe. Let me see if it's broken really fast. Watch Count Dracula. I'm gonna run over here to the west. Watch him box in like that. He goes one north and then one west, and he eventually will. You just have to give him time, but since he died, you know, whatever. So watch the Titan, and that was a terrible misclick, and that's not what you want to do. So I just fucked this up, which is actually a good example. So as you see, they're getting fucked up, they're out of the DD. What they do is run 2 north. So let me tell them to run 2 north. I guess that works out to my favor. And, you know, that's not 2 north by any fucking means. But, you know, these guys are kind of stupid. But anyways, as I was saying, as you see that they box in, that's how you know it's good. If they run diagonal in, like as you see this warlord, if he runs straight to the bones, which he didn't, he went 1 north and then 1 east. If he was in this square right here, I'll kind of draw it out if you guys can't see that, and then he runs directly like that to the bones, that's how you know it's broken, because then they can go under the characters in the DD, and that's not something you want. If they do that, the characters get pushed out of the DD, and then it just gets all fucked up. So I guess, you know, that was working out to my favor, that I misclicked, and that happens periodically, don't worry about that. So if you do misclick, if you misclick out in this region, it will fuck it up. If you misclick in this region, it will not fuck it up. Just a quick little tip, if you go 1 out, like 1 from the armors, right here, and then right here, it won't matter, like if you're in this square. When I pay you 150, do you break even or lose money? Break even. Okay, now they just asked that. You make money. You do not lose any money whatsoever at all. He doesn't know that, so let's just keep it that way because he's lazy and he doesn't want to lure. And that's how I met this Ever guy. So I guess, you know, a lot of people think that it costs money for the lure to be luring. And you don't. You make a fuck ton of money. I'm making 300k this run, and I'm only doing this for an hour. Don't let these overloads fool you. These 3 are just in case I would go for 2 hours, but I've already used one, this one, and that one that I'm going to use this trip. They paid me for an hour, which is 150k per person, which is 300k an hour if you think of it, because you're luring for 1 hour, and you're getting 150k per person, which you only bring 2 people. That's done. That's, you know, in 1 hour you have made 300k. You make that in less than, you know, 2 seconds, but, you know, just for the mathematics of the whole situation, yes, it's 300k an hour. Now for the 2 hour lure. 2 hour lure, it is 250 to 300k an hour is what people charge, and that is very shitty. And, you know, that's shitty for the people that have to pay, but it's good for the people that are luring, because this takes a little effort, a little amount of effort to do this. And a lot of people have big banks, or they're just lazy and they don't want to lure. And I don't mind it because I'm making bank off of them. I hate to be that way, but it is what it is. So anyways, as you see, when they come diagonal like this, there's not much you can do about them. Sometimes they'll go bottom and sometimes they'll go straight up, and you know, there's nothing you can really do about that except for just keep running and not pay attention to them. They'll eventually get into the DD. If not, they'll die being right here, because be reminded, you're using Smoke Barrage. These 2 are also using Smoke Barrage. Barrage is a multi-target attack, so it kills within a 9 or 3x3 radius around you is what it hits. Unless, you know, you're long range, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so they can hit down to here in this region that they can hit. And they can hit all around them and all that, blah, blah, blah. But if they're down here, don't worry about it. Keep in mind, don't be a perfectionist about this. Yes, this looks a little messy. They're not all in one place. And they'll eventually get there. Don't try and rush it. Don't keep running back and forth trying to fix it, because you're not going to do anything except just lose XP. Losing XP is not really something that you want to do. And as you see, even if they stay there, they'll just get killed. Ooh, good, actually, little thing right there. As you saw, I got lured back 1, and that happens when your auto retaliator is on. And it does nothing for the clump. It, you know, has no effect on if they're boxing around or anything like that. It just happens. And as you see again, it happens. You can't do anything about it. So what I would recommend, run to the opposite end and click in the middle. Don't, you know, if you get aggroed on one of these guys that are not in the clump, don't worry about it. It doesn't really matter. But I would just recommend clicking in the center so it doesn't happen. It's kind of annoying when it does, but it has no effect. So don't worry about that. So you see, this lure is kind of going bad right now because I'm doing kind of a bad job. Because I'm trying to record a video, look at a different monitor, and all that. So I should be paying more attention. And yes, I know, I understand. But yeah, it is what it is. So as you see, a fuck ton are coming because they're killing more than I can lure at one time. Which doesn't matter. It really doesn't, because, you know, don't get intimidated by as many mobs that come. It gets to a clusterfuck, I understand. But literally, you just have to, you know, run back and forth. That's it. That's all your job is. Run back and forth. Keep it that way. Don't do anything else stupid or anything else. Now, I guess for guidelines, what you could do is go into the kill zone really fast, pick up 2 bones, drop them at either corner that you're going to lure in, or drop 2 vials, one at one corner, one at the other. Not really a corner, more of a box, but you understand what I'm trying to say. And then you can just run back, pick it up, and vice versa. Each time, pick it up, drop, pick it up, drop. And it, you know, that's if you still don't get the understanding about the luring. And even, I know I kind of got technical about running on each way per, you know, if they come west, you run east. If they come east, you run west. It's not technical at all. It's literally, you just run. So don't, you know, if you were confused by what I was saying earlier, literally just run. As you see, I kind of misclicked, but it doesn't matter. Why he's running north so soon is kind of stupid, because they need to go at both times. Sometimes it works when one does it, but yeah. Bear in mind, guys, this is live commentary, so I can't really control what goes on with these two dumbasses. I don't mean to call them dumbasses, but they really don't know what they're doing. As you see here, he's not supposed to run north, yet they're supposed to communicate to each other, and they're not. It's pretty obvious that they're not. And, you know, all I can do is get them, you know, in the DD, or try and help them so they can stay in the DD and then have the mobs go to the kill zone. But as you see there, it's broken. He went, you know, diagonal. You guys need to run north and to north together. One guy's literally AFK'd. He, you know, he's been that way this whole trip, and now that he's finally paying attention, it's very nice. So if this does not fix, troubleshooting. If running north 2 does not fix the first time, run 2 south and it will fix. If not, then literally I don't know what to tell you, because, you know, it doesn't get past that. So that's pretty much it, guys. You can run diagonal to lure the ones up here down and around, and that's what I kind of did there. And, you know, you don't have to, like for him, but if they're staying right here and they're not moving down like they're supposed to, then literally just kind of run one diagonal and it won't do anything except just bring him down. So that's pretty much it, guys. Sorry this video is kind of long and technical about things, but this is pretty much what the lure's job is in kind of technical form, more of in-depth form than what you just see. You just see a guy running back and forth. That's all it really is in the grand scheme of things, but to get a little in-depth, that's what they're, you know, calculating and all that. So yeah, guys, I hope this video was helpful for any of you. If not, please leave a comment on what you're struggling with, and I will be sure to answer it. I answer all the comments to all my videos. Even if it's a bad comment, like nasty, I still answer it. So don't worry, guys, I'm here for you. If you guys are having problems, just let me know. I'll be sure to tell you guys what to do. And if you guys are really having problems, you know, I explained it on YouTube, you know, via comment or via message, then just add me on Runescape Here's my name there. Just add me on RuneScape, because, you know, until I get 99 Mage, I'll be sitting here. And, you know, I'm almost there, 85, and 180k until 86. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Just message me on RuneScape if you guys are having problems. And you guys shouldn't, because I did go through most of the problems that happen. If another strange one occurs, just let me know and I'll see what I could do. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys love making the money off luring, or you just wanted to know how to lure. Well, now you guys do. So thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later.